I know everybody has been feeling like life's pretty much a curse lately, and I've been going through a lot of that shit too. Trust me, you're not alone. I know what it's like. And sometimes it just becomes so unbearable that you don't even know what you're going to do with yourself or what you're going to end up becoming or something is going to end up completely breaking you to the point where you want to just give up. I've been there. I've been there. Trust me. Quite a few times. It's not fun. I know. But I have a good feeling that everything's going to turn around soon. So it has with me, and I think it will for everyone else too. Dang. I look like a zombie. Kind of am, but you know. Um, anyway, honestly, the best thing you can do is when you're interacting with people, try to be calm, cool, collected, talk to them in a respectful manner, you know, unless they stop respecting you or don't respect you on a regular basis. Then go ahead, go ham. Let them know what's up. Let them know the truth. Let them know who you are and what you're doing. But do that anyway. But if you need to step it up a notch, get a little angry about it, don't worry about that. It helps. Trust me, especially to let out the anger you've been penting up inside. It helps you in more than one way. And honestly, I, I myself am sick of people trying to confuse me, meaning get me wrong, put dirt in my name, look me all up and down like, fuck's wrong with this dude? Oh well, I'm getting demonetized. I don't give a shit. Now I can swear. Um, but honestly, I really have been having a hard time myself lately, and the best thing you can do is continue to be yourself and call others out on their bullshit. And if they don't stop, make them. If you catch my drift, don't ever let anybody control your life, because the minute that you do will be the minute that you lose it. I've been there. Trust me. I know. Like I said, I know everybody's been feeling like life's a curse, and it can be. But it's not always. Honestly, it's hard to explain what I've been going through and putting it to words with what everybody else has been going through. Either similar, exactly the same, or not at even the same or similar for that matter. But, you know, I always got everybody's back in my life. I always try my best to help people. Sometimes you need to do that good deed to make yourself feel better about yourself, to know you're a good person. People don't always realize or see your heart for what it truly is, because your heart doesn't show all of itself. Sometimes it just shows what you want it to show. And I mean, honestly, sometimes leaving your heart open 100% is a bad thing. People take it the wrong way. Sometimes closing your heart up is a bad thing too, because then people also take it the wrong way and say, oh, you're hiding something. Maybe, but not for a bad reason. Excuse me. Sorry, burped. Um, yeah, I mean, people don't always realize how much trouble they're causing other people, how much pain other people are going through, how much stress, and how much the same that they're going through as everybody else. And people just want to assume. Assume. It's the biggest problem with everybody nowadays is assumptions. The way I put it is different than the way that they say it. How they say it is assumptions make an ass out of you and me, just because assume has ass, you, and me in it. No. Assumptions make an ass out of you, not me. You make me look like an ass, it doesn't make me an ass. There's a difference. And honestly, there's so much going on with not just me, but everybody around me too. I've been trying my best to help everyone. You know, that's what I do best. I help people. I help people. That's what I do. And you gotta look in yourself and see what's really going on. It's not your fault. You have no control over it. Not exactly. And then for love, yeah, I know, it's hard to find love when you're in a position that's not very appealing to you. And honestly, it's hard sometimes to even think you could love again. I found love again. Shit, I found it right here on this platform that we're talking on. But any, anyway, um, keep your head up, man. Like, you'll find someone, you'll find that perfect person. You'll end this curse. Trust me. Everyone will. It'll happen. Don't worry about it. Just keep rolling with the punches. Keep going through the movements you know. And if you need to make adjustments to your course, do it. But never give up because you're so close to the end of this whole struggle. It does get better. You will find true love. And you will be happy. Trust me. I know it sounds kind of corny. Forgive me, I just woke up. Hence the title. Um, for, like it does sound kind of corny. It does kind of sound like mundane. But some of the corniest and most mundane quotes are actually the truest. Just keep your head up. You'll get there soon. Someday you'll find that love. And you won't have to worry about anything or anyone else. Until you have kids, but then, that's kind of obligatory. But anyway, I myself have been going through a lot of love issues too, and a lot of other things. Honestly, sometimes the smallest things can freak me out. The smallest changes, the smallest problems. And me being a perfectionist, I try my best just to fix them. And sometimes I fail. I fix it temporarily, or I just completely fail at fixing it. Sometimes I fix it. I do. But in a way that's going to need to be fixed later on. It's like coding, you know. For those of you who are hackers and or coders, masters in that way, um, it's a lot like coding, trial and error. You know, try to fix the bugs. Is it still buggy? It'll always be buggy, man. You just gotta try to make it the least amount of buggy you can at all times. It's gonna take some constant maintenance. Just like if you're working on a car, for those of you who are mechanics, it's always gonna take some constant maintenance. Not because life's a curse, but because life is what it is. It's gonna get worn out, worn down, You're going to have to find ways to fix what's broken in it. And if you don't give up, one day, just one day, you'll be happy enough with your life to say, you know, where I'm at right now, it feels so perfect. And you'll have those moments over and over and over again, and it will never lose its luster. Because you're going to have those buggy moments over and over and over again. They will never lose their trouble. Let me tell you that. But seriously, you're going to get to that point where things are just going to start turning around permanently for you. Again, forgive me, I just woke up. But, you know, things can get hard from time to time. You just got to tell yourself, come on, keep pushing forward. You can do this. You can get through this. You know what kept me pushing through and not ending up giving up? I made a promise to my dad, one of my exes, and myself that I wouldn't give up. And I'm the only one that knew I made the promise until recently. I also made a promise I wouldn't self-harm. I used to cut myself. I'm going to be completely honest about that. I used to be a cutter, all up and down my arm. I think you can see some of the track marks. There's one right there. See it? But yeah, I used to cut. Cutting's not the best way to relieve stress. I would rather anybody smoke a cigarette and kill their lungs. Because, you know, that heals faster, totally. Thinking about it. But still, at the same time, it's like psychologically telling yourself that you should be hurt physically. So it's probably better to smoke a cigarette because that, even though it doesn't heal faster, it doesn't do damage up here too, only in one place, and that's your lungs. And depending on what kind of a person you are, kind of a system you have in your body, the shit can heal faster than normal. I'd rather anybody smoke crack, weed, tobacco, drink, you know, vices. Don't ever do heroin though. That shit's not good. That's not cool. That shit will kill you. That shit will fucking kill you. Don't ever do that. Same with crocodile. Don't do crocodile either. Any hardcore drugs, stay away from. In my honest opinion, stay away from hardcore drugs. To me, cocaine or crack are not hardcore because it is actually natural. Natural drugs I am more than okay with for myself or the people in my life. I'm not endorsing these drugs. I'm just telling you guys about my personal preference about the kind of drugs I would allow around my life to the people who would be in my life. I'm not telling you to go out and do drugs. I don't want you to go out and do drugs. It's a bad thing. But personally, me, I stick to all naturals. Hemp is something I will do. Marijuana, cannabis. That's something I will do. There's a lot of activists out there trying to get this shit legalized, and the preliminaries for Wisconsin were one, so I'm very, very happy about that. And it's a better vice than tobacco, even, than cutting or burning. Don't ever do that. That shit'll fuck you up, not just in the body, but in the head, too. Just remember, keep your chin up. Buck up, buttercup, because it's going to get better. All right, Triple B, Weeping Angel, out. Peace, y'all.